Hey, what's going on, man? 187 a new breed, back at it once again. Um, I'm been meaning to do this topic. Decided to do it right now. So just gonna go out and just let it let it happen. So let's do it. Um, I want to speak on does looks is looks a factor, or is looks important when it comes to men and women and dating and stuff like that. Um, I think, and I'm 50-50 on that. It's one instance that I would say looks would have, I think looks is a major factor, but I think if you have a mouthpiece and you know how to talk to people, or you know how to talk to the opposite sex, you good. Now, I think it favors more with women than men because a ugly female, a female can be ugly in the face, but she can have a banging body, and there's still dudes that still want to bang her. With ugly guys, you know, they could compensate with that. They'll have money and they can buy sex, or then they'll have uh or their their manhood is up there, and that can be their bargaining chip, so to speak. But everybody has a quality when it comes to things other than looks. But this is the one thing I will say: no matter how you look, you can be a nice looking person, you could be decent, you could be ugly, whatever the case. Either way, you still got to bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? A guy can be with a fine chick, but she got to bring something to the table than just looks. And a lot of women have just looks and they don't bring anything to the table, and they're cool with that. And then there's some that do bring something to the table. Now, how many of those are single? That's another story. And the same with guys too. There's guys that say that they with somebody, but then they not with anybody. But looks have it does have a major factor when it comes to looking for someone, because especially with guys, looks are very important to us. And with a lot of women, looks are important to them too. You know what I'm saying? But I think they are more physical, because a lot of them like the physical build. They want to make sure a person is in shape. And a lot of guys like to make sure, females are in good shape too. So it's a lot of variables that come with that. Now, then they'll date the big women, the big guys and stuff. But yet, it all has to do with you have to bring something to the table. A person could say they want this, that, and the other, and they want a person to look like this. But this person that says that, they cannot be attractive. Because, I hear that from women a lot. I hear, why is it that all these guys want to say that they want women to be fine and all that, and they not even attractive, and they look like the dirt off the shoe and stuff like that. It's women that actually say that. So, and they ask me, and I'm laughing, but I know it's true what they say and stuff, because fellas, some of y'all do not know what women be saying behind your back, even when they go out with you. They'll tell they girls and call them up and like, what this dude did, and this dude didn't look right. And also too, when it comes to and I think with the looks factor, I think a lot of people have they are, how can I say it? They don't have a lot of confidence. Because there's women that say, how come all these ugly guys got confidence coming up to me? Why is always these ugly guys coming up to me and these not so attractive dudes and stuff? And then sometimes us guys will have this thing like, well, how come these big women walking around with sass and thinking they all that and stuff? And yet, you know what I'm saying? But they be with dudes, or sometimes you'll say that only broke guys go with big women. I remember Tariq Nasheed said that a couple of years ago. Well, a few years ago, my bad. And is that true? So, but I think, again, I'm 50-50 on that. You have to bring something to the table no matter how you look. Because there's some relationships that you just be like, oh, he must have got with her because of the money, or she must have paid, he must have paid her, or stuff like that. Remember, back in the day, back then when it was, Jermaine Dupri was with Janet Jackson, or Lyle Lovett was with Julia Roberts, or with The Dream with Christina Milian. Or, oh man, what's another example I can use? Oh God. A lot of these rappers that be with some of these chicks. You know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy. Or Spike Lee and his chick. Or, just a lot of these people. I remember back in the day, I'll give you another example. Back in the day, one of the guys that I still listen to this day, one of the rappers, and a lot of people a lot of women was talking about how messed up he was and how his teeth was rotten and stuff. But Too Short, a lot of women used to talk about how they wasn't attracted to Too Short. But he was always talking about macking and pimping and stuff like that. His stuff was cool. E40 it also. And I didn't even know E40 was been married for 20 some years. So, you know what I'm saying? But with the looks factor, it does have a lot to do with things. I think, especially with us, we really care about looks. And with more, I think women will say, well, I care more about personality and stuff. But they care about looks too. You know what I'm saying? They may say they want a guy like this and that. He got to look like Trey Songz, Denzel, Morris Chestnut, Iris Elba. And some women will think that, and it's impossible because a lot of these dudes ain't gonna be with those kind of chicks. They want to be with dime pieces too. You know what I'm saying? If a guy would pick a dime piece any day than a decent chick, or I think a guy would probably pick. He may pick a decent chick who brings something to the table than a fine chick who don't bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can get a 5, 6, or a 7, and she bring a lot to the table. She can cook, she can be loving, be loyal, stuff like that. With a lot of these dimes, they can't be trusted because they're used to a lot of guys coming at them. You know what I'm saying? So and they love the attention. Attention has a lot to do with as well with the looks. I mean, a lot of guys and females, they love attention. They like all the attention that they get from other people. You know what I'm saying? So looks has a lot to do. How you think, guys be going to clubs and they get their hair cuts and get the smell goods and stuff. How you think females wear the type of clothes that they wear? They love it's all about looks. It's all about attraction. It's all about that. So if anybody, even with women that are with somebody, they still want to look. They still like people to look at them. They still want other guys to notice them and stuff like that with the leggings and stuff like that. And I've spoke about that a lot of times. So, with that said, looks do matter. If you got a mouthpiece and you're ugly or you're not attractive, if you're not happy with the way you look, do something about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not happy with the way you look, even though no matter how you look, be confident in yourself and own it. Because everybody is not going to be attracted to everybody. Everybody has standards. Unless you're just thirsty and you'll just take any damn thing. But even with online dating, it's all about looks too. Now, a lot of the time, you'll see online dating, and it's just like you'll see even with online dating. Excuse me. Looks matter. So with everybody, looks do matter to people. Whoever say looks don't matter, they're lying. They're lying, because if looks didn't matter, you would see women out here dating bums and all that stuff. If looks didn't matter, clothes didn't matter, all that stuff. Everything matters. The way you bring yourself up, the way clothes, everything matters in life. Attraction matters. Everybody is attracted to somebody. They have different tastes in what they attract to. Some like big women. Some women like big dudes. Some of them like powerful, muscular type people. Some of them like tall people. Some of them like short people. You know what I'm saying? Some like white. Some like black. Some like Asian. All that. So it shouldn't matter the race either. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has a preference. If you don't meet their preference, then it's somebody else's preference that you do meet. So just remember that, people. And I want to know what y'all say about do looks matter. Just go down on the inbox. Let me know what's up. Let me know how y'all feel about that. So until next time, man. And then I gotta say this before I go. However how you look, just own it. Be confident. Do what you gotta do. Live your life. You only got one to live. And don't be discouraged because you don't have, you're not the standard on what you should look like, how you should dress, what type of career you have, if you have kids or not have kids, stuff like that. Whatever is in your life and what you do, take on it. Don't care what nobody say. Just remember what, Raheem Devine said. They can hate if they want to, but I don't care. And that's the way you should be. So, if somebody don't give you the play that you should, it's somebody that will. Keep talking to people. Most of the time you might not get the type of play that you want to, but as long as you get that one person that is, it's like magic, baby. It's like magic. So, I'll let y'all in a minute, man. Peace out.